I was born in Guildford, came from a very normal home. There was four of us, 4 children, and we were very fortunate because our neighbours were Christians and they used to allow us to go to Sunday school with them. And so that was probably the first little seed that was sown into my life. And then all of a sudden my sister started to get more involved with our neighbours, and she gave her life to Christ, and she changed so much that she just had such a peace about her that she shared so much with me about how she felt and how real it was, and it really was intrigued me. So I started to go along to different things at the church, and I realised then that I was missing what she had, and I wanted it. I wanted that peace, and so I decided after a few weeks and gave my life to Christ, and started going to the church and the youth work and everything, and realised it was just such an amazing feeling inside that, you know, I wasn't on my own or anything, that I had such a peace. And I think our parents were a bit shocked that we were so happy as teenagers, because, you know, we were just enjoying life, and made some amazing friends, still friends to this day. And then the church split up, and I went to a smaller church, which was okay, but it was a bit of a tough time in my life. And I eventually sort of went back to the newer church that they had formed. And that's when I met my husband, but he wasn't a Christian at the time. But he had sort of Christian input from his sister, and his grandparents were churchgoers. So eventually he just gave his life to God, and, you know, we became an item and then got married. And he could see obviously something in me, and he just wondered what it was and was more intrigued, like I was with my sister. So so we got married and had a son, who now, we're so amazed because we never thought that he would do this, but our son now works as a mentor in a school in Coulsdon, working with disadvantaged children, and it's amazing. I never thought he'd do anything like that, but God's really worked through us as a family, so normal and so ordinary, but he's just done such amazing things. And last year we had a terrible year with my husband losing his job and losing his mum, and I suffered with depression, and through that I had fits as well. But every time I had a fit, my husband was with me. So it's just, all the things have just fitted together for me. I mean, God brought me through depression, through prayer, through people at the church, through family support. I mean, it's just been amazing when I think back now how perfect God's timing is. I mean, he's just been amazing in our lives. So that's all I can say, is that it's just, my whole life is completely changed, and only for the better.